I'm back again, and I'm sorry the lighting doesn't look so good this morning. Anyway, so I guess we'll scroll through this passage today. It's called Yielding to God. Didn't we have one with the same name? Possibly. I'll check, and maybe if I do, I'll make this Yielding to God V2. Anyway, let's look at what this has to say. I'm a quiet person. Not so much because I don't have anything to say, because I do have an opinion most of the time, but because I'm learning to choose my words more carefully. Proverbs 18:21 says, "Life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit." My mom invited a friend of my older sibling to church. I had become friends with him and discovered that we both liked gaming. He had outgrown some of his games and was going to pass them on to me. I really wanted to continue that conversation with him the next time I saw him. Plus, I had a new app I thought he would appreciate. When I saw him in church sitting on the pew between my mom and my sibling, it seemed like the perfect opportunity. I excused myself as I went across the room, but before I could say another word, my sibling's angry voice shattered our serene surroundings to everyone's surprise. "He's my friend." This was a moment of split decision, and in church of all places. I sat down right where I was, glad there was still a seat next to my mom. I was embarrassed, humiliated, and just plain mad. After the emotion passed, I remembered the word of God. For man's anger does not accomplish God's righteousness. What was God accomplishing here? It may have been to demonstrate humility to this young man. I was proud to be of service. My sibling later signaled me to come over, and we all enjoyed this service together. I did get to have that conversation, too. Okay. This one's kind of complicated. I don't fully understand the situation the author here was explaining, but the theme is no less important, is that we must have a healthy control over our emotions, to be able to get anywhere in life, because especially with so many snowflakes out and about this day and time, my generation, who probably has yet to enter the outside world, is that these people probably won't get too far in life if they get downtrodden or disappointed or angry at just such small things. That's kind of the idea here. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized my headphones were here. I really did. That sounded like a lie, but anyways, emotions are great, but we just need to strengthen up, be more strong, and gain resilience when we need to. And it's the same with a lot of things. There's just never been quite the proper balance, It's either been this or, let's get revenge, so then the other is prioritized, That's kind of why I think there's a misunderstanding this day and time. But because revenge, like this was saying about anger, revenge is kind of irrational because it doesn't quite serve righteousness like it should. And with that, it's interesting how some people believe anger is like a response to when people think something's unjust, which anger can be for many reasons, but that makes a lot of sense because that is what happens most of the time. At least for a modern example. Anger a few centuries ago might have been used for hunting, I don't know. I can't say so for sure. But that further cements the idea that as humans, we just won't get very far without a little bit of help. So that's basically the main idea, I suppose. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. I really liked this one today, and the other ones for this week were pretty good, too. I'll see you tomorrow for the final one for this week, and I'll see you then, I suppose. Bye-bye.